Kenyan land from above, life flourishes under the warm sun and nature sings in harmony. But beneath this calm, a storm is on the way. The bright blue sky is changing. The sound of thunder warns of trouble ahead. April 2024, Kenya faced an unrelenting crisis. Communities submerged, livelihoods swept away, and lives transformed in the blink of an eye. In this episode, we invite you to witness the unfolding story of resilience and unity in the face of nature's fury. As heavy rains descended upon the land, rivers swelled beyond their banks, causing torrents of destruction. What began as gentle chaos of nature escalated into a wrathful deluge. Cars and people were carried away, caught in the relentless flow that disregarded barriers and borders. Highways succumbed to the overwhelming force of nature. Major routes were closed. Isolation became a painful reality for many. Families found themselves swept away, clinging to hope as the waters claimed all that was familiar.
Kila kitu imefagiliwa kwa maji, sina kitu chochote isipokuwa watoto peke yake. Sina kitanda, sina nguo, sina chakula, sina chochote, sina vyombo, sina mattress, sina kitu ya kulalia yote. Sinaona vile mimi nimekuwa.
The flood's aftermath was devastating. Homes were buried, leaving neighborhoods unrecognizable. The pinnacle of this calamity struck with traumatic ferocity. A dam in Mai Mahiu shattered, unleashing torrents that rushed into the heart of a village. In mere moments, the village was swept. Lives extinguished, entire homes gone.
Across the country, at least 48 people have been killed in Mai Mahiu following heavy flash floods that wiped out several homes in Komishiri village. Now, the homes downhill were washed away after a dam in Kijabe burst its banks following heavy rains on
Kenyan government rose to respond.
Please don't dare nature. Tafadhali tukubali kufuata maagizo ya serikali.
Mungu, tunakushukuru sana kwa kutupatia nafasi ya kufika Mai Mahiu. Tunaomba Mwenyezi Mungu kwa ile janga ilipatikana Mai Mahiu. Tunaomba wale wote walipopatikana na msiba huu, wewe uwarehemu, uwapatie kuwatuliza mioyo yao. Na hata ile mipango yote tumepanga kama serikali, tunaomba Mwenyezi Mungu utusaidie ndio iweze kufaulu kwa manufaa ya Wakenya.
Relief efforts sprang into action.
Individual well-wishers to contribute in cash and in kind.
Treasury, where the private sectors and Kenyans willing to donate will do so through the National Disaster Emergency Response Appeal Fund. Other in-kind donations are to be delivered to the National Disaster Operations Center at Nyayo House. The KDF, NYS and Red Cross
food, beddings and condolences dispatched to those who had lost everything. In the face of profound tragedy, hope emerged from the depths of despair. Kenyans rallied together, united by a spirit of resilience. Among them, Eric Omondi, whose heartfelt outreach inspired thousands to offer their support. And yet, as the rains fell relentlessly, the flow of life was interrupted. Schools meant to reopen for Term 2 faced delays in reopening as the safety and well-being...
The Ministry of Education is directed to postpone the dates of reopening of all schools in the country for the second term until further notice.
In the era of losses and displacements, neighbors became family, strangers became allies, and a nation stood together as one. Humanity emerged as a lifeline. As we reflect on this unprecedented tragedy, we are reminded that looking back shapes our future. Preparedness, compassion, and empathy must guide us forward. As the waters recede and the path to recovery unfolds, Kenya's resolve remains steadfast. Together, we will rebuild, reclaim, and rise from the depths of adversity. For in the heart of every calamity lies an opportunity for rebirth. In memory of those we lost, Kenya will rise.